Where the trillionaires, man? What it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video out in a bit. You know what I'm saying? It's two videos I'm gonna talk about today, man. One, I'm gonna put it on this one right here, Where the Trillionaires, and on the other one is gonna be called on the other one is Where the Visionaries. I'm gonna title that video is gonna be called Social Media is the Real World. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video yet, but it's gonna be something similar to that. So let me explain. We are living in the digital age, my G. We are living in the digital age. So with that being said, social media is the new reality. Now, why am I putting this on the Word of Trillionaires channel? There's a reason for it. As we all know, here you go, you might be an aspiring entrepreneur, or you just might want to be famous or something like that, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. But to any of y'all watching this video that want to, be an aspiring business owner, you just want to go viral, whatever you want to do, right? You see, what most people think in this day and age, they're going to think that their craft is going to be the thing that's going to make them go viral. They're going to think that their craft, I'm a musician. So in my mind, I'm going to think that, people are going to recognize me from my music, just for my talent. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. You might bake cakes or some shit like that. So you're going to think that people are going to know you for baking your cakes. Whatever it is that you want to do, like, if you do photography, I don't know what you want to do. Point I'm trying to get across is, like I just told you, we are living in the digital age. And one thing that a whole lot of us do in this digital age is we are consumers. Now, what is the biggest thing it is that people are consuming? The number one thing that people are consuming is social media. Everybody and their damn grandma got social media out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. So what I'm trying to get across is, this is how people stay in contact. This is how people stay up to date of what they, or who it is that they know in real life, or people it is that they might want to meet or some shit like that. You do all of those things on social media. And it just happened to be that the biggest social media that is out right now at this current moment is TikTok. And it's something it is that I've been realizing. It's something it is that I've been peeping game for the past 2 years. Shout out to IShowSpeed, man, because I still remember this. It was around like 2021, I believe. That's when IShowSpeed became popular, like around 2021. Basically, I remember when Speed had like 300,000 subscribers. And I remember when I was on TikTok around that time, right? I was on TikTok around that time, and mostly like every 5 to 10 TikTok slides I always seen always dealt with speed. Like literally, I just kept on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Then a speed post come up, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Speed, but speed post came up, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Another speed post. I've been noticing that pattern. And nowadays, speed is at, I think at 20 million subscribers, 21 million. That was the first person I noticed that with. The second person is, I can't even say this person's name. This person is canceled. Y'all should know who I'm talking about. First name, the first letter in his name starts with A, and the last word, the first letter in his last name starts with T. I'm telling you what it is. I can't even say the name. The point I'm trying to get across is, same thing with them. Same thing with AT. Same thing. Look, man. He had social media on lock. TikTok on lock. Instagram on lock. Now Twitter. And the last person I want to bring up is FouseyTube. Now, I ain't hear nothing about FouseyTube ever since 2012. I'm telling you what it is, man. But it has to be a method that FouseyTube know that brought itself back on top of the game. And it's something it is that he figured out, and it's something it is that I figured out as well. And the thing it is that I'm talking about, my G, is you got to take over social media. You look, I'm giving you the game out in this bitch. You have to take over social media. So why am I saying that? Like I said before, I'm a musician. This goes for all the entrepreneurs out here. I'm a musician. I want people to know me for my music. However, like I told you early on in this video, we are living in the digital age. So with that being said, people are going to know me for my music. However, that's the music is not going to put me on the map. What is going to put me on the map is social media. Social media is going to be the thing that's going to put me on the map. So whatever it is I want to do, since I want to make music, voila. When I have a strong presence on social media, that is when people are going to captivate towards my music. Same goes with you. Like, let me use, let's say you're a model or something like that. When your social media is strong, then what's going to happen is people are going to keep on looking at your social media and they're going to know that you're modeling. So if you're doing a modeling and something like that, right, you're going to have fans that's going to admire your modeling. You're going to have brands that's going to want to work with you in your modeling, all because of your social media. Because as you could clearly see, you're doing what it is that you're doing right now, but you ain't getting no recognition. You ain't getting no recognition. You ain't getting no sponsorships. You ain't getting no promotion. You ain't, what I'm saying? You ain't getting nothing. No collaborations or none. But the reason for it being is because no one knows who you are. AKA, you don't have no social media presence. So what it is I'm trying to say is when you work on your social media, when you master, I'm just telling you a game. Like I said earlier, like a couple of minutes ago, I know the same thing that I showed Speed and AT and, whoever else did the same thing. I now know what it is that they're doing. They keep on showing up on social media. And that's what it is that you're going to have to do. So to all my people that's trying to be famous and stuff like that, if you want to chase fame, you want to know the quickest way to gain fame? The quickest way to gain fame is social media. When people keep on seeing you on social media, I'm telling you the game. Here you go. Because I'm telling you, the number one app that people use nowadays is TikTok. So let's say here you go, right? Here go a person on TikTok. They just keep on scrolling like every 5 slides. Here you go. You just popped up. Then here, boom, they start scrolling again. You popped up again. Now scrolling again. You popped up again. Scrolling again. You popped up and you popped up again. So to all my people that want to be famous out in this bitch, you have to dominate social media. And that's the thing it is that I realize. You gotta dominate social media. So, but yeah, man, that's basically all it is I wanted to say, man. That's basically all this I want to say. Because like I said, I'm gonna tell you, like, look, man, it's a whole lot of things it is that I'm doing. I do rapping. I do YouTube. I do photography. I do clothing. Motherfucker, it's a whole lot of things it is that I do. But at the end of the day, when I get my social media presence up, then what's going to happen is there's going to be something that's going to click. And the thing that's going to click is everybody going to be fucking with me. I'm telling you what it is. This is how I be. And Duke didn't say it himself. I remember it was a Duke clip one time. And he was saying, like, it's just what it is. When you have a popular presence, right? When you have a presence, when you have like 1 million followers, or when you just viral and some shit like that, right? That's when people are gonna fuck with you. And I made a video about this like a couple months back, or I think I might have to make it again. But what I was saying was, people love to give people free stuff when they're winning. Here you go, like to all the people that's like on Twitch and Kick and stuff like that, right? Here you go, like, real talk, shout out to Your Rage. I watch Your Rage all the time, YRG, you know what I'm saying, real talk, you know what I'm saying. I remember one time when he was on Twitch like 2 years ago, someone donated him $1,000, my G. This when Vanguard first came out, I think it was 2 years ago, it might be last year, no, I think 2 years. But anyways though, man, Someone donated him $1,000, my G. You want to know why? He donated him $1,000 simply because he didn't need the $1,000. Like, he was one of his supporters. He rocked with him so much, he didn't need the $1,000. But here you are. You're the one that really needs the $1,000. But ain't nobody giving you the time of day. Because ain't nobody gonna care about you when you losing. I'm just sorry to tell you on some shit. Ain't nobody gonna care about you when you got 50 followers. They gonna care about your ass when you got 500,000 followers, though. That's just how it be. So what do you need to do? Get 500,000 followers out in this bitch. So, other than that, though, man, I feel like I got my point across, man. And I'm gonna say it one more time, man. I know the same thing that IShowSpeed, the AT, all them other ones that, it's a reason as to why they went viral, my G. They got picked up by the algorithm. And basically, the algorithm kept on showing them. It kept on showing them, kept on showing them, kept on showing them. When you, look, man, I'm going to say this one more time. Look, man, like I said, I'm a musician. One thing about being a rapper, my G, why do you think nowadays why do you think rappers always go on Twitch streams now? Or kick streams? Why do you think that's for? Because when you are a rapper or when you're a musician, it's not even just with that, whatever it is that you're doing. I'm gonna just speak on the music side, but when you're a musician, right, what's gonna happen is you don't get your clout from being a musician no more. I'm sorry to tell you. That's not how you're gonna get your number one clout. Real talk, man. When you're a rapper, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to be powerful on social media. Because when you're powerful on social media, when you dominate social media, I told you, everyone be on social media. People may not like music. People may not like cake pops. People may not like photography. People may not like dancing. They may not like that. So that's why they're not going to give you the time of day. But what it is that people do like is they like social media. And even if they don't like social media, they're going to have to be on it to keep up to date with, the people it is that's in their lives or that they want to be or want to meet or something like that. I'm telling y'all game out in this bitch, man. I'm telling you, I know what the fuck it is I'm talking about. But all this I'm saying, man, when you dominate social media, then the world is yours. That's all this I'm trying to say. I'm gonna say this one more time. When you dominate social media, then you got the world at the palm of your hands. And that's the secret. That's the secret cheat code that the people that did it, I'm telling you, that's what they're doing. They dominated social media. When you dominate social media, then you dominate everything else. You dominate music even if you aren't a musician. You dominate being an entrepreneur even if you ain't an entrepreneur. I'm telling you the game out in this bitch. Why do you think you always, here you go, you see all these people on social media, they just get millions of dollars out in this bitch. There's a reason why. They popping. And they probably don't even be doing shit. But since they're popping, that's why they get paid. Anyways, man, I found out the damn cheat code, so I just told y'all it. So if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. Peace up.